Hey, I'm Scott Phillips, and today we're doing a snow run with the Backcountry Off-Road Adventure Rally, otherwise known as B.O.A.R. Snow's been a little bit light though. It's been much more icy than snowy, but we've enjoyed it. It's always fun to get out. A lot of times people think of four-wheeling as a summertime activity, but we love getting out year-round and enjoying the outdoors all the time.
Well, it's getting out in the outdoors and enjoying nature for what it has to offer, and being out with like-minded individuals, and that's just the whole beauty of it.
Been in the off-road industry, had 4 Jeeps, so I just literally Googled Jeep Club, and this came up, this event that was like 2 weeks away, so I'm like, yep, going to that. I mean, the instructions on the Facebook page are really clear, the coordinates of where to show up, what time. You know, he briefed everybody, said this is what we're doing, this is a plan, the rough timeline, and it just felt nice to show up and have like a plan. Usually I'm the person doing that. So to step into something I could just really ease and relax and just enjoy the beautiful experience that it's been so far.
It's different every time, even if you've done the same trail multiple times. The weather, depending on how it rained the prior year or even the weekend before, it can change the whole terrain and skill level of the road.
There's definitely a lot less snow this year.
Yeah, I think we were at least calf height last year.
Last year
and this year is just a dusting. So, but it's okay. It's still fun. It's still fun to get out here.
I really appreciate clubs like B.O.A.R that do such a good job building relationships with BLM and Forest Service. They do a really good job of educating people on how to be respectful of the land and the tread lightly principles and just how to off-road and four-wheel appropriately and responsibly.
It's important to just educate people, and that's why it's important to always be having new people come.
we get to teach them right from the start. So when they're first learning, we get to teach them about staying the trail, picking up the trash, packing out what you take in, things like waiting and for the person behind you when you make a turn, like all the things, the unspoken rules really of off-roading that really get ignored.
It's really important for us to respect the land and to be responsible in our off-road activities so that we can preserve the trails and the access that we have for future generations. I want to make sure that the places that I grew up enjoying as a kid are places that my kids can take their children to and share those same areas and have established that family history.
Utah Gambler 500, it's a nonprofit organization. Every state has a Gambler 500. I'm just the main dude in charge of the Utah chapter. And it started with go buy a $500 car, try going off-roading for 500 miles. In this day and age, it is hard to do both. But it kind of just encourages anyone can go off-roading on any budget, and it's kind of turned into a giant trash collection. So every state tries to collect the most trash. If we want public lands to stay public, do your part.
Utah's a gem. I've been all over the world, a lot of the other states, and there's no place like it here. So this is really special to have grown up here, go away. Kind of took it for granted, and being back, I can literally feel like the mountains, like they hold you. If you imagine a bowl holds like cereal or soup or whatever, like we live in a valley where the mountains are holding us, and coming back to Utah, I really felt that in my body. So that was it's a pretty amazing experience to come back.